Hello, how are you? Welcome to my channel. My name is Ruth and today I'm doing my update for my Team Project Pan. This was created by Kat and Hailey, the two girls over at Beauty News. They both have their own individual channels, which I'll have linked below. And they're definitely one of the first people that I noticed or paid attention to what project panning was, and then started going down the rabbit hole that is this wonderful community. So yeah, today's my update on that. I apologise today if my energy's a bit low. Had a bit of a rough week last week, just a few things going on in our personal lives that were a bit upsetting, but I thought what better way than to sit down and do my makeup and get on and chat with all my friends about makeup, things that just are fun. So I'm making steady progress. I have 2 empties this month, which is great. Similarly, the same as my Partners in Cream project. I won't be doing any more roll-ins this side of the new year. Obviously the new year I'll be doing a new, starting fresh. But the reason being is I really want to focus on what I have here and have time to use stuff that's in other projects. Some stuff is getting neglected at the moment, so I'd like to be able to focus in on them a little bit. So yeah, I won't be doing any roll-ins, but I do have 2 empties and I'll be really focusing in on what I've left to really try and get it done before the end of the year. With any of these, if they're not done by the end of the year, my plan is to keep on to them maybe till Graveyard Project Pan rolls around again next year and put them into that. I really don't want to be bringing them starting the new year with the same products, if that makes sense, because I think I'll be a little bit demoralised and a bit dejected by it, so I want to start fresh with everything. So anyway, for today's update, first up is the Charlotte Tilbury powder. She's still going, lads. Now, she's looking a bit better. I tried to clean her up a bit, but she's looking just as bad and as grubby as she was before. Sorry. We're getting there, guys. We're down to a ring. Now, my problem is the alcohol I've come to realise isn't suitable for repressing. So I can't repress this at the moment unless I really mush it down and make it into a loose powder maybe. I'm not sure. So I won't be able to repress it. I'll have to work with it as it is. So I might have to use a more detailed brush to try and get it out of the pan. But yeah, we're getting there, guys. We're nearly there. This is in since January, like. 57.33 was my starting, and I'm on 54.03 now. Please God, I really hope. This is I didn't even say what it was, Airbrush Flawless Finish Skin Perfecting Micro Powder in #1 Fair. She's still going, lads. She's still going. I'm just looking, you can't see him there, can you? No, my dog is asleep over here in the corner. He's decided he wants to be near me today. So if he starts whinging or whining, you know what it is. Next up is my XX Revolution Faux Brow in Deep Brown. I've come to the realisation I don't particularly like this product. I have started using my LA Girl Shady Slim pencil again, because I've such little brows and I'm not very good at them anyway, but this is just, it just doesn't work for me for what I need. So I've only been using it really to kind of fill in. I use the LA Girl one to outline and use this to fill in. I'll show you on my piece of paper. So yeah, that's it there, if you can see. So we're coming along, you know, it's steady use, but yeah, I just think now at the end of the year, if this isn't used up, it might leave my collection, because I just really don't enjoy using it, and it doesn't suit what I need for my brows. But look, we're using it, that's the main thing. So it came in July at 11 and it's now down to 10.94, so only 0.06 progress, but look, progress is progress. Next up is the Charlotte Tilbury Legendary Lashes Mascara, and this is my first empty. So this came in at July 23.27 and it's now down to 19.71. So I've used 3.56 grams of product, and just with this, it's just gone too dry. Yes, I've consistently used it for 3 months, but I had used it a good bit before that as well, since I got it last January, so it's well past its expiration date, and I just found it was getting dry. I was getting lots of flakes and it was actually pulling lashes as well, and I don't have many lashes to be pulling, so she's gone. So I'm calling her done. So that's the first empty. I would not repurchase this, not worth the money in my opinion. Just don't get what the fuss is about. Next up is the Essence Make Me Eyebrow Gel Mascara with filling fibre. So she's in since July as well. She came in with 8 grams and she's now at 5.96. Yes, darling, I see you. And it is tipping away. This will be done by the end of the year. I'll call it quits at the end of the year. What's wrong with your puppy? Come here to me. You want to scratch? You want to scratch? Oh, dear little puppy. He wants to scratch. I apologise for this interruption, but he comes first. Good boy. Good boy. Yeah, you're best boy. Next up is the number 7 lip pencil in soft blush. Oh, God love him. He's a very hard life, you know. He's so tired. You tired? You going to bed? No? You want a belly rub? You have to wait a bit for me to give you a belly rub. He's very demanding, you know. So the number 7 precision lip pencil even in soft blush. Okay, bye. See you later. He's looking in, I don't know if he's even the door there. He's not impressed with me at all. August 5.21 and we're now down to 5.17. So here it is here on my little piece of paper, if you can see it. So slow and steady progress. I've started using this a bit more since I finished up the one in my Partners in Cream. So yeah, it's just getting a little bit more use now. I don't know if I'll have it done by the end of the year because there is quite a bit of product left. But you know, I'll keep using it. And it's a great colour as well. You know what I mean? It's a very neutral, kind of a rosy shade. And it seems to go with an awful lot that I have. I have it on today just with the lip balm over the top of it. And it just, you know what I mean, it's a very easily used product. So I don't think I'll have much trouble using that consistently. Next up is the By Beauty Bay eyeliner in vanilla. I haven't used it a whole lot, guys, I won't lie. And to be honest, I typically only use it in my waterline. So, jot down here. So it's not going to have stellar use in it, but it's getting used and that's important. August 6.05, it came in at, and we're in October now, we're 0.04, so 0.01. I know it's not a lot, but it's a little bit of progress on a product that wasn't getting used. I don't know if you can see it there. So she is still going along. Next, oh yes, is another empty. I'm very excited about this one. This is the L'Oreal Colour Reshine 24/7. Oh no, 247 is the shade Shot of Sun. And this is it here. Can't roll her up anymore, guys. She is donezo. I hope you can see it there. So I have gone down into it a little bit, but not much. What I said to myself was, I'll just keep going with it until this update and, you know, digging into it a little bit. But once this update was done, I'm not going to dig into it anymore because it's just not a favourite of mine. It was a very, when you put it on your lips, it wasn't very opaque. It was very streaky looking. So I used it up actually as a cream blush. And it was fine as that. It was a tad, again, you had to use a lot of it to build it up. And I ended up more so using it as a base for a powder blush because it really held the powder blush in place, to be fair to it. But it was quite a sticky formula as well. So if your hair was down and you had just it on, it would kind of catch in it. So it wasn't ideal, but look, it is used up and I'm thrilled. Another lipstick out of my collection that wasn't a favourite, which is brilliant. So it wasn't that it got decluttered or anything, it just was used. So it came in August at 24.49 and it's now 23.39. So 1.1 grams of product used up. Yay! Delighted with that. Next up is my Physicians Formula Spotlight Illuminating Primer. And this came in last month at 91.61 and we're now at 87.87. So we're really trucking along with this one. So she came in there and we're now down to here. So I think this will easily be done by the next update, which I'm thrilled about because it'll be another one out of my collection, one that I don't particularly like. How I use this is I'm using it with the next product, which is my Too Faced Peach Perfect Foundation. So what I'm currently doing is doing a half a pump of this, a pump of this, and squirt. That's wrong. Sorry. Of my NYX Bear With Me foundation. that's in my Partners in Cream. So the three of these are getting mixed together to make a hybrid, because I don't like these two on their own. This one is grand, but it's not much covered. So the three together are working fine. So that's great. So yeah, that's how I've been using this. So this will hopefully be used up very soon. Yeah, I definitely think this will be done by the next one. I'm thrilled, because it was kind of one I was just going to declutter. And I'm glad now that I didn't, that I'm using it this way, because it's working perfectly in this, you know, holidays out. This doggy's barking at the back, guys. Not my doggy, he's gone off to bed. Next up is the Too Faced Peach Perfect Comfort Matte Foundation infused with peach and sweet fig cream. So it's not a favourite of mine. I really didn't enjoy this foundation, if I'm being very honest. But that's okay. I'm finding a way to use it up, and I'm very nearly there. She came in at 53.78 last month, and we're now at 49.3. I suspect this and the Spotlight Primer from Physicians Formula will both be finished next month. I suspect. I hope. And if that's the case, I'm not going, like I said, going to roll anything in. I'll just play around with the foundations I have and kind of see what one I want to focus in on next year. So it'll give me a bit of time to just kind of play around with some of my products, really, is what the real goal is. But that was the L'Oreal lipstick. I never showed you on my paper. So she came in up there, and we used all of that, which I'm thrilled at. That's just brilliant. And last but by no means least, we have my PS Prep and Perfect Primer Water. So this is like a dupe of the Smashbox primer water, and it's a grand. What I use it for mainly is to set down the powder on my face, not to set my makeup. It doesn't set my makeup, but it does, if I have a lot of powder on, just take everything back. So I always spritz, give myself a spritz when I finish my makeup. So yeah, there we go. There's our progress. We're going really nicely along. So September, October. Don't know if it'll be finished next update, but it'll be very close, and it'll definitely be finished before the end of the year. But yeah, she's nearly there. What did it come in? It came in, when did it come in? March. It came in at 170.64, and now it's 63.26. So like March, guys, I mean, it's been like, I've been so consistent with my use on this, and such value for money, €3. And I've literally had it in since March, and it'll probably do, so the bulk of a year, like, that's just brilliant. That's just such good value for money, in my opinion. For what I use it for, I just think it's perfect. But that is it, guys. That is my update. I'm really happy. That's 2 more empties. I'm thrilled. I'm definitely looking at 2 more empties for next month. The Charlotte Tilbury powder, though, guys, I don't know. It's breaking me. Because the problem is I don't like it. That's the real problem with it. I force myself to use it every time I do my makeup. I'm not hating it. It's not that bad, but it's just, I suppose, I feel hard done by because it was so expensive and it's not that impressive, if that makes sense. I think that's my issue with it, that I have a bit of a gripe against it. It's an inanimate object, and yet I'm like, I hate you. You stole my money. Yeah, I don't think it cares. But yeah, that's my update for today, guys. I hope you're all doing okay. How's your projects going? What's your plans, going forward till the end of the year? Are you going to still roll in things? The problem is I have other projects going on, and any products that I have that I want to just get some usage out of or are close to being empty seem to be going into those projects. So that's why I have nothing really to roll in, and I really, really want to start next year with completely full products and see how I get on for the year of trying to pan them. I've already started kind of gathering together products, and a lot of them, I have to say as well, will be very aesthetically pleasing as a project panner. Lads, there's a wasp outside the window. It's not even funny anymore. It's, what date is today? 19th of October, 20th of October. Oh, it's 2 of them. Oh, there's 2 of them. Great. Wonderful. Come in, lads. You're welcome. Don't know what I was saying there. How are you getting on with your projects? Let me know. Let me know what you're thinking of doing and what you're planning. Yes, I was saying I have some already kind of put aside that I'm going, you're earmarked now for next year for Team Project Pan and Partners in Cream. They're my 2 that are going to be the full size pan for the year kind of products, or projects I should say. But yeah, are you getting on okay? Do you think you'll kind of meet your goals by the end of the year? Is there some that you won't meet but you're not that bothered about? It's okay, you know, you maybe brought them in later in the year. That wasp is mad to come in. He's not coming in. Go away. Yeah, let me know, guys. I'll go away now and stop being a mad woman obsessing over wasps and whether that's too warm. Like, I'm sweating now. I'm sweating. And it's not like I have a big fancy ring light. It's not even warm. So it's not that. It's just temperature. And I don't understand. Why? And like, even a lot of the trees have lost their leaves because we had a big, not a storm, but just heavy winds last night. And it took a lot of the leaves down, and then it rained really heavy and hot, so don't even get the fun of crunching on the leaves. I really need to go now, guys. I'm so sorry, I'm in a daze. I hope you enjoyed this video, maybe. And I will chat to you in the next one, guys. Take care. Bye. Slán.